Good morning, everyone. It is 7:27 a.m. in the morning, and my alarm goes off at 7. And I don't get up very early at the moment because I get woken up at night time. So it's important to get enough sleep so I don't make myself get up too early at the moment. So as you can see, I've made my green tea and I'm getting started on breakfast. Willow wants some porridge and I think the rest of us are going to have some smoothie bowls. Yeah, half the children are still asleep right now and the other half are awake. He's in the freezer! Cedar! You have to get out the freezer door! Shut the door! Yes! Haha, shut the door! Okay, it's now 8 o'clock. Everyone's breakfasts are well on the way. This smoothie is Luke's, and then I've just got to get my breakfast and sit down and feed Cedar his breakfast. And some of the kids are already getting dressed on their own, which is great. It's 9 o'clock and I'm getting ready to go for a bike ride. Actually, it's about 9:30 now because we had someone come to look to see if we had white ants in the house, but I think it's okay. I think there's only one teeny area where they could be. So that guy came and I put Cedar down for his morning sleep. On Wednesdays, on my exercise routine, I try to go for a bike ride. My bike's been out of action for ages and we finally got the tyre fixed, so yeah. Well, I've made it about 2 kilometres down the road. I'm just not that energetic this morning, but sometimes, sometimes I'm really into my exercise and then other times I just can't be bothered, but yeah, I just put on my shoes and go anyway. I've got about 2 kilometres down the road. And it's really hilly here, so it's 2 k's up and down hills, which is not bad. And yeah, this bike is not really meant for this kind of road, but yeah, it's the bike that I have, so I'm using it anyway. It's a little view of the farm. It's really pretty here. And just there, there's a wombat hole, I reckon. Let's have a look. Whoa. I almost fell down it. Yep. There's all this sand. And here is a wombat hole. I don't know, it's hard to see it on the camera. It looks much more impressive in real life. There's all this sand. Yes. Okay, I've got to ride back now. Okay, it's 10 a.m. and I'm just spending 10 minutes just to put on just a little bit of makeup. I almost skipped it, but I'm no, I'm gonna do it. Just putting on a little bit of makeup each day really helps me to feel just more awake and happy and cheerful. I'm not sure why, but yeah, it does. So 10 minutes to put on a bit of makeup right before we get started on the first kids' school books. So that is what I'm doing right now. Mama, hi, Arrow. Yeah. Do you want to say hello, Arrow? Mummy. That was a very interesting hello. Of course. That's very nice colouring in Savannah. It is 11 o'clock. Arrow and I are doing an English lesson from this, the Rodden Staff Building Christian English series, and this is my book and it tells me all the answers, but and this is Arrow's book and he's writing out, and you've been diagramming sentences with the simple predicates and the subjects. Very interesting. And now you're rewriting some sentences and putting in the correct punctuation. That is our charts up on the wall, and we tick once they've completed what they have to do each day. And the 3 girls here, we are doing a Bible lesson because on Wednesdays we do a lesson from, so this book, the Gospel Lights Big Book of Bible Stories. I did this with Francis and Arrow. They pretty much did this whole thing, and now it's time to do it with the girls because they haven't really done this one. So we're not going to do it every day, so probably about once a week. We just printed out some of the activities and then you read the story and then we get to like make something. And Arrow wants to do it too, even though you already have done it. Whoa, okay, it is 12 o'clock and 12 o'clock means lunchtime for us, so I've started to get some lunchy things going. I've got Willow here helping me. What are you making, Willow?
Guacamole.
Guacamole. You are stabbing that avocado. Yes, so Willow wants to have guacamole on crackers. Do you want that too, Ari, for lunch? Well, we're going to make some sandwiches, and I'm going to cut up some salad and make like those salmon egg patty things in the frying pan for probably Luke and I and whoever else wants that. And I've also got Cedar in the high chair. And you're waiting very patiently, aren't you, while Mummy gets your lunch? Yeah, you're waiting. Yeah? What do you want for lunch?
I'm famous.
What have you been up to this morning, Francis? Didn't explain.
3D puzzle. I can build it up, you don't just build it flat. Yeah, it's a Victorian house and it's got all these bits sticking out everywhere. Aaron and Savannah have been helping a little bit, but not that much.
It's 1 o'clock and I am grabbing the clean washing and I'm about to take it outside and I've got one hanger out. I've got one load in here and I've got one load here that I need to hang out. And then Cedar's going to have a nap next. It's 2 o'clock. Most of the schoolwork is done and I am making phone calls. Okay, it is 3 o'clock and I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I just got back from my parents' house who live next door and I just got some more eggs from them and I was just chatting to my sister for a bit who just dropped in and she's gone now. And I think the next thing I'm going to make these choc chip scones, I reckon, but I'm just going to do like a regular version for the kids with just spelt flour because these use gluten-free flours for them. Yeah, I just had to make a few phone calls at my parents' house because our phone was not working. Sometimes the signal was really patchy, so made some appointments, finished my phone calls. And I think the next thing I'm going to do, except for cook this, is have a cup of tea. It's 4 o'clock and the choc chip scones are coming out of the oven. They look very yummy. Some of them, one banged on the shelf above and fell on the bottom of the oven. They look really yummy. Choc chip scones. I also put a bit of sultanas in them too. These are for the kids' morning tea tomorrow and the next day probably as well. Hey, what have you got? What have you got? Ready? Yeah, you ready? Are you watching that, Cedar? Oh. So it is 5 o'clock. And Cedar's awake from his nap. Yeah, and you're playing. Hi, baby. Are you gonna get Percy? Are you gonna get Percy? Cedar. Cedar. Hi. There he goes. He's gonna go get Percy now. You got it. What's it doing? Willow got stung by a bee today. Luke's talking to the TV, but it's not talking back. Did, didn't it?
And then it's better.
That's good. Yes, I said before that it's 5 o'clock. I am going to get started on tea. We're having tacos And that's like pretty quick, so I think I'll have time to do that now. And I just finished cleaning the kitchen. I did the sink and mopped and vacuumed the floor, which is Wednesday's cleaning job. So yeah, the kids are going to watch some Netflix and I'm going to get started on the cleaning now. Well, maybe they'll watch Netflix because our internet is not working. So we'll see what happens next. It is just past 6 o'clock and we're done eating tea and I'm here feeding Cedar his dessert. He's having frozen bananas. Is it really yummy? Yes, frozen bananas. Hey guys, it's 7 p.m. I am outside and I just got all the washing off and brought it inside and we popped Willow in the bath. And Cedar's, he loves coming outside. So you're just chilling out. Francis is back. Francis popped over to Mum and Dad's house for a minute. Look at that moon, half moon. I love coming outside this time of night. And we just saw two, did you?
Yeah,
it's a good moon tonight.
I was having a look at the craters.
Well, yeah. I was just looking at the moon too. We might have been looking at the moon at the same time. So we just saw a pair of rainbow lorikeets and they went up there. I can't see them anymore. There are so many different parrots here.
And they're all so colourful.
They are, and that's why we have to put nets on the fruit trees, because the parrots, they're just ruthless and they'll just sit there and peck all the fruit off and it'll just all fall to the ground. Time to get ready for bed. It is 8 o'clock at night and all the children are going to bed and Cedar has been asleep for about half an hour already, and what we normally do now is Luke and I fold washing together for a bit and then I go outside and read for a bit and then I come back in and finish it off. So yeah, I already started it and I'm just gonna go outside now and I'll meet you there. So this is what I do to wind down after a long day. I come outside where it's really quiet and I sit in the car and I read my devotional book and my Bible, and then I've got my notebook and my pen and I do a bit of writing and just I have to have some quiet because just the constant noise in the house, it can be loud and I just need a bit of time where it's just silent so I can wind down a bit and just refresh myself, I guess. So I've been reading through this devotional that I borrowed from my mum. It's called Everyday Light Treasure for the Heart by Selwyn Hughes. I don't know if I said his name right. And there's a portion of scripture that you read and then you read the devotion, and then yeah, I've got my notebook and my pen so I can do a bit of writing. And yeah, the sun is going down behind the hill. I don't know if you can see. The sun is going down over there behind the hill. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I think it probably started to get a bit long. I hope that you enjoyed coming along on my day and seeing what I did. I was just thinking about productivity and getting stuff done and just seeing like what I did every hour and watching all the videos back that I took today. It's like watching my life flash before my eyes, and it makes me realize how valuable our time is. And we don't have a lot of time. We all have the same amount of time. We have 24 hours in each day. And I was just thinking how important it is to make the most of our time and to not waste our time, and to be fruitful and productive and not lazy and slothful, and to just, just how important it is to make the most of every day and make the most of each moment. And like before I had kids, I used to be so lazy. I could just waste hours every day, and I've had to teach myself how to be disciplined. Half the stuff I did today, like the cleaning and some of the washing and the cooking. Like, I didn't feel like doing that. And even this morning, I didn't feel like going for a bike ride. But I've just sort of over the last few years just really pushed myself to be more disciplined and not to be lazy, and to just treat what I do as a stay-at-home mum like it's my job, it's my career. I wake up in the morning and I get dressed for it, and I plan for it, and I'm enthusiastic about it. And yeah, I've just learned to be a lot more productive than I used to be, and which is great. So that's all about I think I have to say about that. Please subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share our video too and like it. And thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment as well, that would be awesome. I will chat with you in the comments. Goodbye.